PT Fitness here, and today I'm going to be going over my top supplements I use for the gym that I find work the best. The first supplement that I use that it's not really much of a supplement, it's more of a everyday thing, but they make a certain kind of, especially for the gym, if you get what I'm saying, is pre-workout powder. It's just a high beta-alanine caffeine powder. You can get some pre-workouts without caffeine. I'm going to be going over a review of that soon when I get one for myself. But this is just a caffeine pre-workout. It's Bass 27 by TC Nutrition. It's a cavedog exclusive. I will be putting their link to their website and Instagram and Facebook and all that fun stuff below. Good brand by TC Nutrition, cavedog exclusive like I said. Very good flavor, mixes pretty easy. That's all I can really say about that one, except I highly recommend this. It's not too expensive. I'm pretty sure if you spend more than $50, you get free shipping. I'm not completely sure about that, but if you are in the St. John's region, you can pick it up or you can get delivered to your house for free delivery. So definitely recommend this one. The next supplement I recommend everybody takes, whether you're a bodybuilder trying to lose weight, trying to gain, whatever, if you are active at all, I highly recommend protein powder. I usually go to Yummy Sports or TC Nutrition or something for it, but with all this COVID-19 stuff going on, I kind of had to settle for my Shoppers Drug Mart stuff, just my local drugstore. This is Diesel. It's just New Zealand whey protein. It's not casein, it's just whey. 24 grams of protein. Usually I take 27, but it's all good. I've only had about 2 drinks of this, mixed with my glutamines, of course. It's pretty good. I can't really say much for this brand because I haven't had much from them. I don't know much about them. They might just be a brand for the drugstore. I don't know if they are a full brand or not. I think it might come from PF Sports though, I'm not quite sure, but it looks like their packaging. But protein powder, don't really matter which one, just make sure you get a low calorie and one that works for you. The next supplement I use, which is again not quite a supplement, but more of a everyday thing that they took to design for the gym purpose, is Greens superfood powder. This one's by Beyond Yourself. Really good brand. I buy a lot of stuff from them. It's just an EAA energizing EAA mix, amino acids. This is the mixed berry flavor. Of course, it doesn't taste the best. It's so many different superfoods, but they have a mixed berry flavor behind it that makes it taste pretty good. Of course, I use my vitamins. These are just the Essential for Men's multivitamins, metabolism, eye health, immune. And then I take my biotin. This is by Beard Gains. You know, biotin is the hair growth vitamin. It's good for many other things though. Hair, skin, nails. If you're a guy, highly recommend you take it, as well as multivitamins, whether it's these or whether it's Alamax, Centrum, Jameson, whatever. I just highly recommend you take something like this. And the last supplement I use is not in my cycle anymore because I've already got to the goal where I want to start building more. But when I was on a fully cutting, I used this Keto Ice Thermogenic Fat Burner. Even when you're still building, it can still work to keep your fat levels down and muscle up. But it's a raspberry ketone, so it's thermogenic. When you drink it, it heats up body fat, burns more calories. Keto Ice, again by Beyond Yourself, the same as the green powder. Lemon lime flavor. I haven't had any other flavor. This is the one I always kept going to, but it does work very, 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 very well, and I am a big fan. And last but not least, this supplement is very, very versatile to whether it works or not. Works for some people, doesn't work for some, doesn't work for some. It's the Magnum Hard Muscle Builder. Let me just go over this for a second. It's a HMB formulation anabolic that only goes well for certain body types and certain people. For me, I did find a little bit of a difference, but nothing too crazy to rave over. It just helps with metabolism, muscle building, fat burning, libido, all that. This is the new formula. Their old one I didn't find worked it out. The newer one I find worked more. But this is strictly for building. If you're in there trying to lose weight but just put on and build a muscle, I would not recommend taking these because it's literally the HMB. It's just gonna get stored away for something that you're not gonna want. But if you are looking to bulk up and build from a smaller standpoint, I definitely recommend taking a HMB. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. I find the Magnum brands are a little too advanced. It's a low milligram, but for the low milligram, it does way too many things. That's what I find. Almax and a couple other brands make muscle builders just like this that I think work so much better. And that, guys, is pretty much all the supplements I use besides, you know, glutamine, creatine, what else? Just a couple other things like that. That's usually not really supplement-wise. It's usually just in general. But I do highly recommend the ones I showed you. Whether you're building, slimming, cutting, bulking, whatever, I highly recommend you take all of these, except for the muscle pills. That's only for certain body types. The next video, I will be going over more supplements like creatines and glutamines based on a bulking standpoint. These are for cutting, really, the whey protein, the greens. This is all for cutting, but I will be going over a full bulk thing tomorrow. I think I'm going to be able to record that, put that up, I'd say tomorrow. And as well, a calorie, all about burning calorie video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.